He's a local from Granville. Guys, give it up for John Ball.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It's great to be here. I'm a small town Sally, and I lived in Boston for the last 4 years. And when I thank you. And when I tell people on the East Coast that I was from a small town, they'd always be like, "Oh my God, are you okay? What's it like growing up in a small town?" And I'd go, "Well, when I was 16, I caught my neighbors having sex on my deer cam, but other than that, it's pretty much the same thing." Anyone here hunt? Any hunters here? Yeah, whole room. So I'm gonna give you, how many buck you get this season? Anyone? 10? Nice. Well, I'm gonna give you, and what's the maximum you can get? It's like 1, nice. Well, I'm gonna give you a hunting tip I learned from my mom, which is that you can actually kill as many deer as you want every year, as long as you hunt them with your car. So, government can't do anything, we're off the grid, so just, if you want free venison. A little bit about me. Over the pandemic, I played poker for a living, and people are always asking me for advice on how to make money. And my number one tip is don't play poker at the casino if you owe child support. Because if you win a jackpot, they will take away your money and put you on a list. And I can't tell you how many times I've had a guy who looks a lot like Jason come over to me and be like, "Hey, John, you wouldn't mind helping me cash out like $6,000, right? For like no particular reason." So I'm sure their kids are doing great though. But another thing that's really helpful in poker, I don't know if any of you have IBS, fart a lot, lactose intolerant. That is huge in poker, okay? It clears out the table. I was in a game once, and a guy was like, "Jesus Christ, it smells like a sewer in here." And I was like, "Yeah, I have no idea who would do that at all." And he was like, "Fuck this, I'm out." He threw his cards down to report it to management. And from that fart alone, I earned $800. Pretty cool. As an idea of how helpful that is, during this comedy show alone, if that same money to fart ratio continued, I would have earned $10 million so far. Well, 10,800,000 now. But anyway, I love Ohio. Some things about it do scare me though. Like, I just learned that the Ohio State Hospital donates 800 gallons of breast milk every year to the Ohio State football team to help them get, like, more juiced after their workouts. Let me repeat that. The newest flavor of Gatorade being drunk by the football team at Ohio State Breast Milk University is not cherry, it's not watermelon, it's not Mountain Freeze, it's blueberry. But also they're drinking a lot of breast milk. And my sister told me that, she's a nurse. And I was like, yeah, I'm not really a sports guy, but what the hell is DeWine behind this? Or like, how high up does this go? And she was like, nah, women just like volunteer to do it because they like the players. And I was like, wait, so you're telling me there's like all these kids malnourished and dying, and women will see that and be like, yeah, I'm gonna need to breastfeed the entire offensive line for Ohio State right now.
I belong to the late country.
So I went to the OSU hospital in some football pads to see what all the fuss was about. Yeah, this lady chased me down. It was pretty intense. But I'm going to talk about some things I don't get right now while I have all of you in the room. Thing I don't get, number one, people who are really into weekend culture even though they're unemployed, okay? I have all these friends who are like, man, I can't wait for Saturday. I'm so excited. And I'm like, you do drugs every day. I'm pretty sure you're also going to do drugs on the weekend. Thing number two, I don't get why my grandpa still gives me life advice, even though I've seen his internet history, trying to help him fix his Wi-Fi. Like, yes, millennials are lazy, okay, but for someone who says he likes Trump so much, you sure do Google Rosie O'Donnell naked a lot. And don't really get it. And last thing, and I'll get out of here. I don't get those horse cops, you know, those cops who ride horses, because, like, do you have a stable or something where you keep those and, like, feed them carrots downtown? And, like, do you know how hard it is to train a horse to racially profile people? Like, what do you give it a carrot every time it watches Duck Dynasty or something? Doesn't make any sense. So if you could explain that to me, I'd really appreciate it. I've been John Ball. Thank you so much.
Guys, give it up again. Guys, give it up again for John Ball.